Hey guys, Gremlin Lord here, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than normal. In less than an hour, I have to be on a Zoom video call with a bunch of other voice actors. No, I did not get a new job, unfortunately, but this call is about building up my own skills. So the call is being run by the website that I use, voices.com, and it's basically a skill building, fact-finding type of call where they give you a script, you and your peers, and then you read it out loud, and then they give you in-the-moment critiques on your reading skills and your voice work. Now, I'm not a big fan of public speaking, so this is actually a big deal for me to do this in front of people. I know what you're thinking. Gremlin, you stream all the time. You make excellent world-renowned content on YouTube and TikTok. And yes, you are correct. The thing you have to remember about streaming is that it's super simple. I am talking to a camera like I am now. I can do whatever I like. I can talk like Tingles, or I can talk like Jill Swanson. It doesn't matter because you don't see me. You're seeing me in the aftermath of it when I upload the video. You're not seeing me in the moment making the weird faces and flaring my nostrils and all that crazy stuff. So to read a script in front of people who I don't know is going to be pretty interesting. But I am looking forward to it. I mean, hopefully I'm able to get something out of it. I'm sure there'll be some critiques that I can actually use. I know that my mouth makes a lot of weird noises. I don't know if you could hear that. Usually I edit that stuff out of the videos when I make them. Public speaking. Why is public speaking so hard for me? It's not that hard usually if I know what I'm talking about. For example, I used to run entire store meetings when I was a manager. Because it's not hard if I know all the information, I can answer all your questions, I'm there. It's a bit different when the speech is about something I don't know a lot about. Obviously, I know about voice acting, but I'm not a professional by any means. So it's going to be a bit difficult for me to just kind of turn it on. But as part of my personal goal of improving myself and improving my skills and trying to get through it, I signed up for it on a whim last week, and here it is. I think it's like 20 minutes away now. So I should probably wrap this up. So I'm going to stop now and finish and go get ready, and I will let you guys know how it goes afterwards. Wish me luck. I just wanted to get into some of this light to kind of calm myself down, make me feel a bit better, because my face is getting kind of red, and I'm getting kind of sweaty, so my face is getting all shiny. Ooh, I'm about 15 minutes out from the call. I know I'm building it up in my head to be some big, huge deal, and it's not. It's a group of people sitting down, just talking about our common dreams. We do have a couple people from the industry in there, and we're going to read a script and just have a good time and help each other out. I know that's all it's going to be. God. I can feel it. Oh, God, my pulse is going insane. All right, promise this is the last video. And then when I come back, we're going to be post-call, and I will have an air of relief around this. Okay, bye. Oh, okay. As you can see, I'm sweating, I'm red in the face, I'm shining. That's because I just got back from checking the mail and walking outside. It's 75 degrees out, but it's like gross humidity. So how did the call go? It went pretty well. I don't know why I was so nervous about it being a video call. Cameras were not on. So I didn't have to worry about how greasy I looked or how red my face was because they couldn't see me anyway. So basically how it worked is that the moderator, his name was Evan, pulled up some scripts for us to read, and the exercise was to read them in a style that is not how they're intended. So the first one was the monologue that Optimus Prime gives at the end of the first Transformers movie about the cube, and we have the cube and we must get the Autobots back to Earth. But you had to read it in a very relaxed, casual, real person tone. So just real basic, like, we have the cube. If there's any Autobots out there and amongst the stars, we're here and you should come see us. But it's so hard to do that when you're used to it, because you know Optimus Prime is given this monologue with all the heart and gusto that he always does. So it was real tough to kind of break your mind out of that. I did not volunteer to do that one because I just wanted to see how things were going to work. Basically, he did 2 reads with each person who volunteered, like 4 people per read. So it'd be like Billy read once. Okay, here's what I think. Here's what the chat is saying. Let's try it again using those tips and pointers. And then they read it again. And then he would give some other tips if there were any more, and then move on to the next person. So I really like the format of it. I enjoyed it. Just one small problem. I didn't get to speak. I don't know how many people were on the call. I tried looking for the participants list, but it was probably set to private. So I don't know how many people were on there, but there was at least 4 people, 4 different people for each reading. What he would do is have you raise your hand on the computer, and then he would add you to the list of people who were going to read that. I didn't do the first one. I didn't do the second one. And by the time the third one came, I raised my hand. And then when he read through the names of people who were going to read it, I wasn't on it, so I lowered my hand. So then I just raised my hand and left it raised so he could see that I wanted to read. But then when it came to the fourth one, okay, I got my hopes up. The fourth and final one, he read through the names and my name was part of it. I was like, great, I'm gonna read. Okay, so I'm sitting here practicing, listening to everybody else's thing, hearing what they're doing wrong or right. And then here I am practicing and I'm listening and I'm practicing. And then he says, Eugene. And I'm like, Eugene? No, it was, Billy, Sally, Gremlin. So then Eugene left early because he had somewhere to go. So instead of me being there, waiting, sweating, ready to go, he ended it. He said, oh, that's a good place to end. So I didn't get picked. But I do know for next time to raise my hand and keep it raised, and hopefully I'll be picked for a voiceover. But it was just so interesting hearing people's different voices and their different uniqueness. I took like a tiny paragraph of notes here. That's it. I did find that he showed us a website that has like free scripts on it that you can read for your demos and stuff. So I did see that because I really need to make another demo. My current demo is just me doing like 5 voices. I really need to get a more impressive demo, one with commercials and then one with characters and, really zhuzh it up a bit. Will I do it again? Yes, I would definitely do it again. I won't be as nervous this time since I know there's no camera involved, and I would definitely have to make sure I get heard, because if I'm going to spend an hour and a half of my time, I want to make sure that I'm getting the feedback that I need on my vocal. So yeah, it was fun. It was nice to get myself out of that comfort zone. I've always had that stage fright. It's just a skill you got to keep trying to do, especially when you're doing voices, because I do feel look at this little curl. Feel a little more vulnerable when it comes to doing voices in front of people and in front of you guys, because it's just kind of weird. I mean, totally. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I am dying in this humidity. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little button there. Come on. All right, so you guys have a good day, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.